Alright, Black Sheep, so once again, I'm here with my UK Nick. We're gonna be doing the bottom guard drills off our GB2 series, and we're gonna be addressing the Omoplata. So the Omoplata is essentially a Kimura with our legs. It's Portuguese for shoulder lock. And it's an advanced move, but once you get the hang of it, it's an awesome move for transitioning. But I'm gonna show two ways to do this. So kind of riffing off what we were doing, mixing my closed guarding center a little bit here. We're gonna start with our swinging arm bar movement. So reference the other videos to know the right way to do a swinging arm bar. So double sleeves, you can cross his arms a little bit, no worries. Leg up the back, lift our hips, swivel, catch. Now, nothing is 100%. And sometimes we can actually count on the person reacting. So let's say Nick pulls his arm out. So once he pulls his arm out, it's not gonna be possible to hold. So we address this in the triangle video. Once he pulls his arm out, he could pressure the back of my legs and pass my guard really effectively here. So what we're gonna do is that same back guard pressure. I'm gonna put pressure on the kind of the top of his head. You see, will be more effective at controlling his posture. This leg can be on the shoulder or the hip. But once again, he tries to stack. I'm gonna come up on my shoulders, lift my hips. That drives a lot of strong pressure. So the other move, I put this foot on the hip, I open my legs, and when he came towards me, I made him come into a triangle. This one's gonna be a little different. So I have this back guard here. What we're gonna do, the reference point is the sleeve here, the arm. For the triangle, I want it across my hip in front of his head here. For the Omoplata, we call this putting the hand in the pocket. It's a shoulder lock, so I need his arm turned and his shoulder rolled. So what I can do, I lift my hip, I literally just pull the wrist and the sleeve, and once it's against the crease of the hip that's closest to him, it's go time. So I can just kind of clamp it down here, and then I need to rely, so this back guard is no longer necessarily what I want here to actually finish Omoplata. So I'm going to do that same swinging motion. I'm gonna swing my head towards the hip, I'm gonna triangle my legs, and I'm gonna try to hug his back as quick as I can. So look like this, I swing, triangle my legs, pinch my knees, make sure the hand is in the pocket, the crease of the hip. That is how you're gonna make sure you attack a shoulder lock and he doesn't pull his arm out. And then I use kind of inertia. I swing my back up. I can come up with my elbow or my hand and I hug his back or grab his belt. And then this is basically locked and loaded. He's ready to go. I can just kind of pull him or throw my legs down so his shoulder and his head touch the ground. Make like an S stretch. Bend one leg back, the leg that's on the shoulder forward. I can grab this, I can just slowly lift my hip, roll my ankle and knee till it goes towards the mat. And then once he feels the pressure and tap, don't stand up, rock back, and reset. So I'm gonna do that again. So Nick, I go for the swinging arm bar, he pulls his arm out, I clamp down, hand in the pocket. The pocket is the hip and the crease that is closest to him. Wrist down, I kind of just overhook, clamp here, and then this is a motion that it has to be done fast. I swing, grab whatever I can, the belt or the back, sit up, pinch your knees. If your legs are open, pull your arm out, Nick. Hit you in the face, pull the arm out. But if your legs are pinched, try to pull your arm out. It becomes way more difficult, and as long as it's on the crease of this hip. And then I can just sit up and eventually pull him to the side and force his shoulder to the ground. So I'm gonna do one more type of Omoplata. So I'll do that last one again. This one is a little tighter, like we did. He pulls his arm out, sleeve control, back guard, hand in the pocket, swing your leg, figure four, grab the back. This other one is a little more loose. So this one is essentially the swinging arm bar drill, but instead of addressing the arm bar right away, we go for the Omoplata right away. So look, I can start with double sleeve control. I'm gonna climb my legs up the back just like we did. We can start with the foot on the hip or just swing. Now, I'm actually gonna release the far arm on purpose. I'm gonna punch this arm in the pocket and I triangle and I position my head to the hip right away. So, a little bit. So it looks like this. I go, I swing, omoplata, reset, I swing, omoplata. You see, when you do it fast and you go side to side, it actually becomes easier because you're using the momentum, pushing off one side to the other. And if your hips stay off the ground, you rotate on your middle back, very easy. I open my legs, I reset, grab the sleeves, hand in the pocket, grab the back. So this one's a little looser, but still pretty crucial. You see, Nick is prompting, he's helping me out. He's keeping tension, he's keeping a very decent posture, realistic positioning, but he's not fighting me, and I'm making sure the hand's in the pocket. So just so you guys see, if the hand is not in the pocket, he could lock his hands, lock your hands in it, and he could drive his head forward, and I don't have that shoulder lock. So I want the hand in the pocket right away, and then we always want to grab his back or the belt, because if not, Nick, you know how to jump over? You can jump over or roll over. Very good. Okay, so one more time, I'll do the drill. So he pulls his arm out. I can do the back guard, hand in the pocket, swing, grab the belt, or I can do a very loose opening, hand in the pocket, catch, reset, opening, hand in the pocket, pinching the thighs, hand in the pocket, grabbing the belt. Okay? So this is a very entry-level omoplata from the guard. Once again, not shrimping, but pivoting side to side on the small of our back.